What's up, YouTube? Back again for another album review, and today I'm going to be reviewing an album from a band that I've always loved since they were first out, and a band I've been listening to a lot more lately since the untimely, unfortunate passing of Chris Cornell back in May. This band being obviously Audioslave, and this being their debut album, self-titled debut album. Now, I've always just loved Audioslave, but I thought they were just criminally underrated, and I wish they would have went longer than they did, because they have so much unbelievably great material in such a short amount of time, pretty much about a 5-year period. But since Chris Cornell's passing, I've been listening to a lot more Audioslave and even a lot more Soundgarden stuff. And out of all of Chris Cornell's major bands he was in, Audioslave, Soundgarden, and Temple of the Dog, I think Audioslave is my favorite. They're just that good. So, like, I'm a huge Audioslave fan, and this album is absolutely unbelievable. So I'll go ahead and get into the track listing here. This is a great album. So the first song on the album, the first single, Coach Cheese, however you want to say it, absolutely great song. Everybody knows this song. This has been a big staple of rock radio over the last 15 years or so. This is absolutely a great song. Not quite my favorite on the album, but it is definitely one of, I would say, the top 5 favorites on the album. Coach Ice is an awesome song. Really good, heavy song. I think this was the first single that they ever released, actually, so that's a really good song there. Then we have the next song is Show Me How to Live, another absolutely awesome song. I like this song more than Coach Ice even. It's so good. Heavy, in your face, absolutely awesome vocal performance from Chris Cornell here. I mean, this is just some awesome stuff on this album and this song. But Show Me How to Live is great. I absolutely love it. Then we have the next song, Gasoline. Love this song. I didn't even really know this song until I got the full album on vinyl. But this is an absolutely killer song. More great lyrics. Just an awesome song. So in your face. Just heavy, gritty kind of song. It's absolutely awesome. Great chorus. Really catchy chorus. It's awesome. Then we have the next song, What You Are. Another great song. Very, very good song. Really catchy. Very, it's a lot of these songs just have a great mix of just, because obviously all the Audioslave is Soundgarden's Chris Cornell, and then the rest of the guys from Rage Against the Machine, basically. So it's a great mixture of those two groups. And What You Are is awesome. I absolutely love it. Then we have the next song, Like a Stone, the main single off the album, arguably their most known song. Who doesn't know Like a Stone? It's absolutely incredible song. Unbelievably great lyrics. Great vocal performance. Just some awesome guitar work by Tom Morello, of course. I mean, this is just a perfect kind of mixture of song here. This is absolutely awesome. Like a Stone, one of the best rock songs of the 21st century, in my opinion, no doubt about it. Then we have Set It Off. This is a very solid song as well. It's not like a great song necessarily, but it is definitely a solid song that I like. Sorry about the light here. I'm just trying to get it figured out. But yeah, Set It Off is a very solid song. It's catchy. It's got a really catchy chorus and great vocals by Chris Cornell as well. So Set It Off's awesome. Maybe not awesome, but it's very solid, very good, I think. Okay, then they have the next song, Shadow on the Sun. What an unbelievably great song this is. I honestly didn't even know this song at first, but I'm glad I do now, because Shadow on the Sun is an absolutely unbelievably great song. Some of my favorite. This might be my favorite Audioslave song. It ranks right up there. It's hard to say, but it's definitely one of them. I love Shadow on the Sun so much. So glad I came across this song when I got this full album. Then we have the next song, which is another huge song, I Am the Highway. Unbelievable song. That's the best way to describe this song. This is arguably the best Chris Cornell vocal of all time. Honestly, this is an absolutely beautiful song. I love this song to death, to no end. This is an absolutely just incredible song that you have to hear if you haven't heard it. But it's awesome. It's absolutely just incredible. It's the best way to describe it. Then we have the next song, Exploder, and this is a good song. It's not one of my favorites really, but it is a good song. It's very Rage Against the Machine like. A lot of these songs kind of have a more Soundgarden vibe, and some have a mixture of both Soundgarden and Rage. And I think Exploder's got more of a Rage vibe to it, it's a good song for sure. I like the guitar work as well, so that's a good song there. Not quite as good as the first, however many songs, but it's still good. Then we have Hypnotize. And Hypnotize is a pretty good song. It's not one of my favorites really either, but it is still a pretty good song. It's nothing too negative to say about it. It just kind of sometimes gets lost a little bit in the shuffle between some of the other great songs. But besides that, it's a pretty good song. it's more of a lower octave vocal from Chris Cornell in this too. He's got obviously had so much great, diversity of singing, but that's a pretty good song there. Then we have Bringing Back Alive, and this is another pretty good song. It's not one of my favorites necessarily either, but it's very kind of grunge-like. It's very kind of early to mid-90s kind of vibe, and it's a good song. It's not quite as, doesn't quite stand up to the most of the album, but it's still a pretty good song. Then we have Light My Way, and this is a very good song. I absolutely love this song. This is another song I would consider a very good mixture of kind of Soundgarden and Rage Against the Machine. Very good song here. Light My Way is one of my favorites on the album. Very underrated song that doesn't get enough attention from this album. So very good there. Then the next song is Getaway Car. This is a good song. This is a really cool song. It's kind of more soulful, kind of less, grungy or rocky or whatever, but it's a good song. It's kind of got more soul, kind of a soul feel to it. I like the song a lot. Then we have the last song, The Last Remaining Light. And this is a pretty good song. This is probably my least favorite on the album, but it's still a pretty good song. It's kind of a little, I don't know, slightly more underwhelming than most of the rest of this album, but it's not a bad song. It's a pretty good song. But it's my least favorite, but it's still, there's not a bad song on here, so it's still okay, pretty good song. So yeah, that's all the songs on Audioslave's self-titled debut album, and an absolutely unbelievable album that you need to hear if you haven't. I mean, Audioslave, I just love them, like I said, and Chris Cornell, rest in peace, one of the best vocalists of all time, in my opinion, and this is an awesome album. So as far as my rating goes for it, I'd probably give it probably a 9 out of 10. I don't think I could go any lower than that, because this is an absolutely incredibly good album. So probably a 9 out of 10. So thank you all for watching. That was my review of Audioslave's self-titled debut album, and more videos will be in the future. Thanks for watching.